we need to celebrate our Bharatiyata more. We need to celebrate this unified spirit more rather than getting sucked into this vortex and this debate and this divide that's trying to be, being created. Coming on to another issue that you've expressed your opinion on very recently, the Sabarimala verdict.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying that
Yes.
this is a fight between Hindu Renaissance and obscurantism.
Yes.
And while as a woman, as a Hindu woman, I do agree with you that with changing times, religion needs to adapt. Don't you think it's become very easy to target Hindu traditions and belief?
Yeah.
Much, much easier. And the debate has now gone on to become completely political, nothing to do with women wanting to enter there, women like me wanting to go worship there.
Well, in the beginning, I felt that, women have equal rights and this is all nonsense that women are impure on those 5 days. Those are the things that I reacted to. But, all our freedoms in the Constitution is subject to reasonable restrictions. A very well-known lady, software expert in California, sent me her research, which has been published in a well-known journal, that why is it that out of the five temples of that particular god, Ayappa, only in 4 there is no restriction.
Right.
Why that one particular one, which has been given the thing that he is a bachelor and he is planning to marry and therefore he didn't want it to be disturbed, so all those are. But that lady showed me, and I put it out in the internet also, that the topography of that area is such that women who go during that period are likely to suffer due to the differential gravitational pull from genetic disorder, that is the children. Now, I think we must, all these Naxalites and all who have tried to get in, we should now put a watch on them to see whether, I don't know whether they're going to have children or not, but if they do, we should find out. But this is worth testing, because every Indian mythological statements are backed by science. And there's a scientific background for it. Why you have to get up at 4 a.m., there's a scientific background for it. Why if you want to meditate, you should be a vegetarian. I mean, there's no compulsion that you have to be a vegetarian in Hinduism. There's no compulsion of anything. It only says that if you want to do this, then you have to follow the following discipline. So I have moderated that, and plus I feel that the communists are using this to discredit the Hindu Renaissance movement itself. So therefore I'm saying that the Kerala government made a mistake. When the judgment was given, they should have asked for about 6 months' time to convince people that this is good for them and take a poll to see whether women themselves. What I found to my surprise was that women themselves were saying to me that we don't want to go on that period. So it should have been done that way instead of trying to make it as a one-upmanship as they did. So there's a slightly moderated statement of mine. Right. I'm still committed to equality of rights for women, but as all rights, fundamental rights are subject to reasonable restriction, we have got to check whether this should be also one such.